Hey my friends, it's Logan. I want to share with you something today. When you watch all the way to the end is a exact formula to getting exactly what you want in life. Now, people say that you can have whatever you want and you're kind of like, yeah. But I'm telling you, this is not frou-frou, like out of this world type of stuff. It's actually science, and I'm going to break down the science of you getting exactly what you want. But before we do that, I want you to just close your eyes, take a breath, and imagine something that you are really good at. So whether that's building things, or you're good with kids, or you're good at a certain sport, or maybe in the past when you were a kid you were really good at baseball and you were known for hitting home runs, or what. Picture something that you're really good at. I was just having a conversation with a really good friend of mine, and he is into jiu-jitsu, he's into running Spartan races, and he's into, just self-defense type of stuff. And we were just talking, and he's really good at that kind of thing, and the secret is he implants images in his conscious mind about that constantly, about jiu-jitsu. It's just something that, he got into a long time ago, and he thinks about it. So he's gotten into these Spartan races, and he's jazzed about it. He has some sort of emotion tied to, that activity. Whether or not he's the one that wins the whole race or whatever, it's just the fact that he's participating in it and going after it. But I want to kind of break down scientific, and this is science. It's science. The images that you implant on your subconscious mind are expressed through the body. So that means, so if we're talking about, what most people want to talk about is I want to be rich, or I want to be wealthy, or whatever. So let's talk about those finances or whatever. Maybe you're good at building, maybe you're good with kids, maybe you're good at Spartan races, maybe you're good at jiu-jitsu. Whatever your thing is, maybe you're not getting that same type of result in other areas of your life. Let's say finances. So let's kind of break down why that is. The reason is your conscious mind. So you have your mind, and it's divided by this horizontal line. Your conscious mind is like a crazy monkey throughout the day. It's bouncing from thought to thought to thought. Now there's certain things that you hold in faith that your conscious mind believes. Your conscious mind has choice. Your conscious mind can think whatever it wants. It bounces around like that monkey. But only those things that you hold with faith and you tie certain emotion to are impressed upon the subconscious, and then the subconscious expresses that through the body. So the formula really is the things that you want, the things that you really want. For example, you may say, I don't want to be poor anymore. Well, that doesn't actually, here's a little tip for you. The subconscious mind does not process not. It doesn't process the opposite of something. So what you're saying to your mind when you say, I don't want to be poor anymore, your conscious mind understands, I don't want to be poor anymore. But your subconscious mind only hears poor. So if the proper way to do that is to talk in the present tense and say, I am wealthy. Those seeds are planted, those images are implanted on your subconscious mind. So your subconscious mind thinks in images. It's up to your conscious mind to choose the thoughts that are impressed upon your subconscious mind. So if this is making sense, you actually have control not only of your thoughts, your conscious mind, you have control of your thoughts. So when you have that little devil on your left shoulder, and the angel on your right shoulder saying, hey, you can do it, but that little devil is usually the one that comes up. Now, if you think back to what you are good at and the things that you are good at, you've kind of deleted that little devil on your left shoulder by having some results over here and having faith that you are good at that one thing that you're good at. So it doesn't make any sense to your subconscious that you're not good at building things, or good with kids, or it doesn't make any sense. You have impressed upon your subconscious that is a skill that you have. And it's not just about skill, it's about really, you can kind of call into your life whatever you want, whether that's finances, wealth, a new house. The key is when you're setting your goals and when you're impressing upon yourself, the key is repetition, and the key is talking to your subconscious mind in a proper way, and that's through images. It's also through having the faith that it will come. So if you say to yourself, you know, if you have a goal of I just want to pay off my bills, that's what you're going to get. If you have a goal of something higher, like I want my kids to go to private school, or I want this specific house, and you actually have a picture of that house and you can actually sense yourself through your five senses being in there, through your imagination, impressing upon your subconscious mind through your imagination of sitting there, waking up, and let's picture that dream house. So you're picturing yourself making your cup of coffee in the morning. You can smell the aroma. You can hear the birds chirping outside on the lake if your house is on a lake. Whatever that is, get a clear imagination of what it is. Think about it constantly. Impress upon your subconscious mind with all of your senses: hear, touch, see, taste, smell. So if you're imagining yourself sitting in, you know, waking up, getting out of your bed, coming downstairs, drinking that cup of coffee, you can smell that cup of coffee. You hear that certain bird that's outside on the lake. The birds are chirping. You can smell the fresh green cut grass. Those are examples of planting specific images based off your five senses of getting what you want. Now your subconscious, its job, it has no filter. It will believe whatever you tell it, and it will start calling into your life those circumstances that will express that through your body. In other words, you actually having that house and actually sitting where you imagined yourself sitting. So that is, it's science. It's not some frou-frou type of thing. If you follow through with what I'm saying and work on your mentality, work on your conscious mind, and work on that crazy monkey that's bouncing all over from thought to thought to thought, and choosing the exact thoughts that will get you the result, and deleting that little devil voice. So I've gotten really good at that in the last 30 days, and I've been teaching this stuff for a long time, but it kind of finally sank in that I kind of think of myself as a positive person for forever. I've been reading and listening to different people, but over the last 30 days, let's say 60 days, it's really kind of started to sink in, and the results in my life have been immense. Like over the last 30 days, I attracted a Thailand trip, which I would have never even thought about going, overseas to Thailand. I've attracted a pretty expensive trip, and not only that, I'm going to have a Hollywood film crew following me around like a reality show. Something 2 months ago that wasn't possible. Now the benefits of my life are beyond imagine, but what I'm saying is I've attracted certain things into my life over the last 30 days just by using this process and actually letting go and getting out of my logical mind and saying, well, that logical mind a lot of times is what keeps us back. So impress upon your subconscious mind what you really want. And the tip is, you have to be careful of how you tell your subconscious mind. It does not process the opposite of a thought. So if you want that house, or if you want to no longer be poor, you can't talk about being poor. It doesn't matter that your conscious mind understands the word not. Your subconscious mind doesn't. So tell it exactly what you want, not what you don't want. Hopefully that makes sense, my friends. Have a great day. And I'm looking forward to your comments below in the comment section. See ya.